Hello and welcome back to XCOM Enemy Unknown. Thinking that the month was over, we relaxed and were just going through research only to have a terror attack show up on the 27th. Being a terror attack, we do not want to take this lightly. As such, we are going to be sending out our best soldiers for this mission. So let us put a team together. First, we're going to go ahead and clear this entire team. Now, once again, terror missions. Far more important than people realize. To keep civilians alive. I've seen many a Let's Play where people have not cared about keeping the civilians alive through the mission. This is a mistake. Terror missions, when handled well, can be one of the best ways to decrease panic in a territory. So far, heavy, we will bring Carlos. In a suit of carapace armor, heavy laser, the new blaster launcher, and a scope for accuracy. For snipers, we are going to bring Vexodon for the win. And you will also get a scope. And we are going to bring Jammin' Dude. For snipers, especially critical on this kind of mission. We need to pick off as much as we can. Now, we are going to bring, let's see here. Let's look at the differences here. We've got HP of 9, aim of 85. HP of 9, aim of 85. Well, for this mission, since the Bodok came with us last time, for an assault, we will bring Greg Draco. We will give you the scatter laser and a scope. Now, we also want to bring a support. And for a support, we are going to bring Mafatu. And actually, for this mission, I'm out of scopes. Well, he needs a medkit anyway. We are actually going to bring 2 supports. Or do I want to bring another assault? You know what? Let's bring 2 assaults because of run and gun. The Bodok. You will come with us as well. You will have a light plasma, and we will give you... we will leave you with a grenade. And then actually, before we go, we can afford it, so let's go to the foundry and research alien grenades. That way your grenade can pack a little more of a kick.
As soon as production is finished.
Launch the mission. Now, for a terror mission, we can obviously expect Chrysalis. We will probably see cyber discs, mutons, floaters.
We're heading to South Africa for this one, and we need to get down there fast.
We've gotten reports of alien activity taking place in a densely populated
Oh,
urban
this
center.
map.
We
I
should move
know
to
this
secure the
map. I
area and
hate
minimize
this
further
map.
civilian casualties.
So obviously, being a terror mission, we have to be willing to take more risks than normal. The blaster launcher will be both a help and a detriment, as we have to be really careful about where we shoot it because of civilians.
Central, Strike 1 is locked and loaded, awaiting drop orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Squad is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your fire out there. We have civilians on the ground. Repeat, civilians are in the AO. Hunt them down. Weapons hot.
And we have floaters. That's not so bad. Only a 23% chance. Let's take the shot anyway. That's a miss.
David missed the target.
Vexodon cannot see him from there.
Moving to
Let's
firing
move the
position.
Bodoc. Can you see it? Take him out. It's one down.
Hostiles pacified.
We're actually going to have Vexodon overwatch, because if that floater moves out, he might be able to see it. Mafatu here in Overwatch, and Carlos will send you here in Overwatch. That's a cyber disc. No dead civilians yet.
You're clear. Go.
Greg Draco rescues the civilian. There's another one over there. We probably don't have to worry about him.
Contact.
Fatu finds the cyber disc. Greg Draco with the reaction shot misses.
Missed.
But the cyber disc moves to... No, that's not a good position. Okay, Carlos first. Let's move him up. 75% chance to take a big chunk out of this thing. And he misses! No! Oh, of all the times to miss. The Bodoc, move up for some better accuracy and shoot that disc. I really want to let Jammin' Dude take one of the drones, but the disc is far more of a threat. You've got to take the disc out. Whoa! No! Crap, this is bad. We are going to lose civilians here.
You're moving to flank me.
Grenade! The drones are going to pick off civilians. No, they're going to repair the disc.
They're backing up. Advance.
And we have another disc.
Go loud.
There's a dead civilian. Okay, so now we have a second cyber disc. We have a lot of things up to kill right now. Let's look over here. I've got a civilian there. I've got a civilian there. There's no way of knowing what's in here. I want to fire the blaster launcher over there, but I just cannot risk it. Carlos, finish off that disc.
X-ray down.
And take out one of the drones.
He's down. No rounds.
The Bodoc, take out the floater. Jammin' dude. You take out that drone.
See you in hell.
Greg Draco. Let's have Mafatu go first. Actually, no. Vexodon, you take out that drone. That gets in the zone going. Mafatu, you come over here. And Vexodon can see. There's another hit in the zone. Yes! Headshot. 0% chance of critical, so it's not worth it. And he gets another shot. This is why I love in the zone. Mifatu. Add on the damage. Missed.
Missed the target.
Greg Draco. We'll just have you overwatch. See what the disc does. It's killed a civilian. Bodoc.
We're green to go.
Jammin' dude.
Ready to engage.
Greg Draco, we're gonna have you dash up. Vexodon, we'll just have you reload for now.
Ready to rock.
Mifatu,
You safe.
you can rescue that civilian and reload.
It's killing time.
Carlos, you have to reload.
Back online.
Let's see what happens. There's our disc. And that's it. Okay, we know the disc. There's too many civilians nearby. We cannot risk getting any of them killed. The Bodoc. We'll dash you up here. Jammin' dude, you can come here. Greg Draco. Fatu. Let's move you up and have you rescue this civilian.
Move your ass. You're safe.
And Overwatch. Greg Draco. Do a run and gun.
Going in for the kill.
Let's get you up here and rescue this guy.
You're safe. Now get moving.
And then Overwatch. Vexodon, you oversee things. Let's see what that disc does.
Let's make
It's just gonna kill a civilian. Nope, there it is. Hit him, Carlos. That's a miss.
No, that is not good.
Vexodon for the win with a reaction shot across the map. Misses.
Missed.
See what the disc is gonna do. Okay, we obviously have more than just the disc to contend with still. Let's go with a headshot.
Bye-bye.
Nice. Okay. Greg Draco.
You're safe. Now get moving. Enemy spotted.
Another disc! You've got to be kidding me! A third freaking cyber disc.
They're repositioning on us.
But that one... If only it wasn't out of range. But even the blaster launcher can't get that far. Carlos, you come up here. Get him out of here. 3 freaking cyber discs. That's insane. Bafatu? Now, if we can peg the disc a bit, hopefully we can get the drones to work on healing the disc as opposed to shooting at civilians. Let's run and gun. Nice shot from the Bodak. Our snipers can see nothing. We're gonna dash Vexodon over here. Let's see what happens.
X-rays coming in from the side.
Misses me.
was close.
The tank's gonna explode
That
now.
thing's gonna blow.
Here comes the drone.
ET's trying to crawl up my flank.
But I think these may be our final 2 targets. Greg Draco,
Go. You're safe. Go.
get that civilian out of here. You missed.
Adjusting sights.
Before we have anybody get any closer. I don't see any civilians in that blast radius. Oh crap, I should have moved the Bodak. I'm gonna get caught in the explosion of the vehicle.
Everything by the numbers.
4 civilians lost. So excellent civilian rating means panic levels will go well down. A very nice mission. So our terror mission has gone better than expected. We took some damage, but nothing too severe. But 3 cyber discs was ridiculous. Mufatu makes major and gets deep pockets. Jammin' Dude and Carlos both wounded for 5 days. Mifatu and Vexodon both wounded for 4 days. I don't even remember Vexodon getting hit. South Africa decreases by 2. Other countries in Africa decrease by 1.
We will be watching.
So that leaves
Thanks to
Africa
the
now
aliens,
completely
our engineering
in
team has
gloom.
managed to negate billions of dollars in traditional aerospace development with a single ship.
Okay. So we've got... Let's let the plasma cannons finish and then we will launch satellites. Scope upgrade is complete. Plasma cannons are complete. As we've continuously strived to even the odds for our pilots facing the alien craft in combat, one of our most important developments was the research engineering of their plasma-based weaponry. Having successfully created a variant for our troops on the ground, the most difficult part of our work was already done. Increasing the size and firepower of these weapons for an application suitable to our interceptors was a relatively straightforward process. Once we confirmed that the ship itself could handle the stress associated with firing these weapons, it was simply a matter of scaling up the device and creating an appropriate mount. We believe the plasma cannon is now ready for general fabrication and engineering, and I'm confident our pilots will appreciate the additional firepower it provides. The focused plasma cannon is an ideal anti-UFO weapon, combining high damage output with a long, effective range. So next, we are actually going to research the skeleton suit, as it is time to increase our armor capabilities. Now let's view the ship list. We are actually going to move Raven 1 to Africa. No, to South America. Now, we can't afford to build them until the month ends, but fortunately, that's about to happen. So let's go to the Situation Room. We have 4 satellites to launch. And we are going to go United States,
Satellite launched.
Mexico,
Satellite launched.
Argentina,
Satellite
and
launched.
Brazil.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity.
That is
Additional
huge, and I have been
uplink
waiting for that. We have another 3 on the way and another satellite uplink building. But with that, we will now no longer have abduction missions in Europe, North America, or in South America. We have a satellite uplink in 3 days. And we have more satellites under construction. So let us finish out the month.
Incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed with
Monthly
the progress
reward
of the
over
XCOM
1,000.
project thus far, Commander.
We gained 14
Your recent
scientists,
results were
8
beyond
engineers,
our expectations.
1 UFO shot
And
down,
that is
1
not
terror
a
mission
statement
stopped,
this
2
council
abductions
makes lightly.
stopped, 4 satellites launched, 6 research projects completed, and a UFO
We will
rated.
be in touch, Commander.
So it is a new month, and it is time for
The new engineers
work.
arrived this morning, Commander. We're always
We now
glad to
have
more help down
52
here.
engineers. We are going to build, excavate here, excavate here. This workshop is almost finished. So let me think here. We need the hyperwave, psi, satellite uplink, Gallop chamber. You know, no, we can do without the laboratory. Let's wait. I'm probably going to go ahead and just build my last uplink there, but you know what? Let's do build it. Because I don't think we're going to need the power. So we have our next 3 satellites in 8 days. And with the last satellite uplink being put together, we need 3 more coming. We need plasma cannons. For now, 4. And let's build a firestorm. Actually, let's build 2.
Additional
Workshop is done. And actually, let's go ahead and save really quick. Our new satellite uplink is complete. Skeleton suit is complete. And all of our wounded soldiers have returned. Having reviewed a number of reports from our soldiers deployed on past combat missions, we felt it was necessary to address their concerns regarding the need for a power descent mechanism to scale objects in the field. With that goal in mind, this medium-density armor was developed using the alien alloys to reduce weight wherever possible. Despite the reduction in overall plate thickness, the protective qualities of this armor have been maintained through the use of a multi-layered composite lining within the suit. The integration of a pneumatic grapple unit provides our troops with the ability to scale objects for a tactical height advantage when needed. The micro-servo motors utilized by this system also augment the reflexes of anyone wearing the suit, improving the odds that the operator will avoid incoming enemy fire, while also increasing the available movement range. The skeleton suit is our first attempt at combining medium-weight body armor with an integrated grappling hook for scaling objects in the field. Now, yes, these are all instant now. So let's complete them all.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
We found no discernible genetic variance between any of the small humanoid aliens that have been examined thus far. They are perfect genetic copies, each and every one of them. The subject's brain is quite sizable with respect to its body, and appears to have been augmented even further with cybernetic implants of some kind. Considering the fragile nature of this creature's physical form, it is safe to assume that these implants were intended to somehow improve the combat effectiveness of the species. Dr. Shen and the engineering team have already developed several theories as to how we might be able to adapt these implants for our own use. Additional tactical information may be available in the field when viewing hostile targets in the unit analysis view. Dr. Valen's personal note: cloning, genetic manipulation, biomedical implants. The implications of this technology and the aliens' motives are not reassuring. Activate this module during interception to provide an immediate temporary boost to our unit's accuracy. The module will burn out after one use, based off of sectoid implants.
Although I'm sure you can make the connection yourself, we've designated this particular specimen as a floater. The research team is continuing in its efforts to determine how the aliens prevented the organic tissue from rejecting the mechanical components, as they seem to work in perfect harmony with one another.
As frightening and vicious as this species is on the battlefield, it is hard not to feel some sympathy for them on the dissection table. The specimen has been subjected to extensive biomedical modifications, some of which were undoubtedly quite painful and intrusive. The combination of living tissue and mechanical components gives the creature the look of a cruel, half-finished experiment. Most of the subject's internal organs have been replaced with a mechanical life support system that mimics their original functionality. A rather conventional propulsion system has been grafted onto the subject's torso, although the power cells supplying the necessary thrust are extremely advanced by our own standards. I have removed a number of neural implants from the subject that appear to aid in the evasion of incoming projectile fire. The engineering team has already suggested several ways in which this technology might benefit our soldiers. You may find additional information about the combat capabilities of this species by targeting one in the field and using the unit analysis view.
The Tall One has, up until this point, been unofficially referred to as the Thin Man. Initial testing has revealed a concerted effort by the aliens to modify this specimen's genetic structure in such a way as to make it appear human. However, on closer inspection, they seem to have had some trouble concealing the eyes, which appear to be reptilian in nature.
Okay, you know what? Rather than read all of these, I'm just going to leave this up on the screen for a few seconds. You can pause it, and if you wish to read the details, go ahead and read them, and then resume the game, because we have, I think, another 5 of these to do before the video is over. Improved Medikit Foundry project, that is a big one. We have 4 more to do.
This is the most physically aggressive specimen we've discovered so far, which the troops fondly refer to as the Muton. I can only assume there's a colorful backstory for such a designation.
And the Muton Autopsy gives us the Ammo Conservation Project, which is also a big project.
Based on what we've seen in the field so far, including several grotesque examples of trauma resulting from the emergence of its young, we've taken to calling this specimen a chrysalid.
I'm going to go ahead and scroll it down for anybody reading. And that allows us to make chitin plating for armor.
We've yet to recover one of these in functional condition from the field. The men seem to enjoy using them for target practice. At the present time, we know that the cyber disc, as they've been calling it, is heavily armed, but it shows no clear pattern of behavior on the battlefield.
And that gives us the UFO tracking.
This unit appears to be a drone, which is similar to the military drones we are familiar with. This particular example seems to have the ability to repair damaged equipment. Dr. Shen and I believe it should be possible to capture and repurpose these for our own use in the field.
And that teaches us drone capture with arc throwers, which quite honestly I've never used and never see myself using. So we will do plasma rifles next. Now let's do Illyrium next. I want to get Titan armor. Now we want to go to the foundry.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Unfortunately, the one I want the most, we need another corpse. But we can do improved medkit.
We're certainly keeping the boys down in the foundry busy. I'll let them know you've got another project ready for production.
So we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. And next episode, we will go in and start the month. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and favorite. Throw any feedbacks you might have into the comments below, and we'll talk to you again after a while.